Ni hao YouTube, what's going on? Saarland to China. Today we will have a review together of the brand new Chinese Osmo Pocket. So what is so special about this camera? Now let me tell you, I am a foreigner living in China for already 5 years, and I can tell you this little brand here, DJI, is becoming more and more famous in China. This was a company, the DJI company was a company started in the year 2006, and it actually became very famous for its drones in the year 2012. That was the DJI Phantom. It was a really big drone, and then later in the year 2012 DJI went kind of viral with its amazing and impressive drone, the DJI Mavic Pro and the DJI Mavic Air. Some really good drones, in my opinion the best drones out there on the market, and I think DJI is world leader in drones. I think you can say that. And you know, China is right now moving away from the image of made in China, and they want to get to the image created in China, which I think is really a great thing, because like this they are producing new and innovative and interesting tools like this. And in this video we want to check out how this camera actually is. In another video we will check out a second impression, we will look at some footage, and in the third video I want to show you if this camera can actually compete with the GoPro 7 from the United States. So first let's start with the unboxing of this thing here. And let's see what we really got from China. You can already see the DJI logo. Alright, it came with a 64 gigabyte SD card. Got the invoice here. Usually it's 2,500. With the SD card it's 180 more. Okay, there it is. Really small and handy packaging. Really nice, very stable, nothing can happen to this, and it actually does not imitate the GoPro box. It's a complete new style. Okay, let's first see what we can get here. You can see it's compatible with the USB-C connector, smartphone. Yeah, you can get the app on Google Play, App Store. Yeah, that's no problem. You can see which phones you can use. Yeah, also the iPhone. Should be no problem. So let's open this thing. Okay, first thing you see is there's 2 cards coming with that here. You can visit the website, scan a code. There you got the Osmo Shield. Yeah, that's a warranty you can take here. Okay. Okay, are you ready? Wow, there it is. Beautiful. You can see it's covered, saying that when using the first time, follow the steps in the DJI Mini app. Yeah, you can see the power function button, shutter button, and it's covered with this lid here. Okay, beautiful. So first let's see what this thing here actually is. Okay. Yeah, this is like something like a small protection unit. Okay, they put everything in here. I think you can throw this away. There is the manual, another manual. Okay, this is the disclaimer and the safety guidelines. Then we have a quick start guide. Okay, yeah, so you can see there is the Osmo Pocket, the cover, there is a smartphone adapter for the USB-C and a standard one. There is a power cable, and that's it. Okay, so there you have the USB-C cable, the adapter, and another adapter. So what about the power cable? I think the power cable, okay, this is the power cable, and then you got the adapters for the phone here. Okay, good. So let's see if we can actually already switch it on. Let's see if this is working by pressing here. Nope, not yet. I think we first have to charge it. So while the battery is charging, let's use the time and install the Osmo Pocket app. And hang on, I think there is a there is a barcode here in the manual. You can scan this. Let's see if this is working. Yeah, scanned it already. And now we should be able to download the DJI, so-called DJI Mimo app. So the download already started. As you can see, it's going pretty fast. I'm here on my G4 network. Very, very fast. That's impressive. Look at this. Yeah, I'm not using Wi-Fi right now. Okay, and then we can open it. Allow. Yeah, and as you can see, we have to allow a couple of things here. Take pictures and videos, the audio, take the SD content, and the GPS, and the telephone, and yeah, that's normal. Okay. Okay, installation successful, and let's see if we can open it already. Okay. Okay.
Before activation, download DJI Mimo from the App Store. Power on the Osmo.
Okay, let's see about this later. I think we can already check if the Osmo Pocket is fully loaded. Oh yeah, what a surprise. It didn't even take 1 hour to fully charge it. Took like, I don't know, 40 minutes or so. Really cool. So let's start this thing. So the power button is on the right. Then you can choose in the menu your language. Oh, this is a touch screen, very nice. We want to choose English. And first thing it says is device not activated. So let's see how we can actually activate this. I don't know. Let's see what else we can do with the two buttons here. Okay, this switches it off again. switch this on again. It goes pretty fast actually. Okay, do I have to choose the settings again? Not activated. Okay, how do you actually activate this thing? So in order to activate the Osmo Pocket, you first have to connect it to your mobile phone, which I already think is pretty annoying. Why can't I just use it immediately? Like, okay, let's see if this is working. Okay, fits. So let's see if we can start the DJI app.
Will automatically enter the activation screen. Turn on Upload Device Information and authorize the server to upload the Osmo Pocket's information for activation. Then tap Next.
Okay, you get a real like instruction here what you have to do.
Tap Login. You can register an account or log in with your DJI account. After logging in, confirm the activation account.
Ah, you have to log in with an account here. Okay.
Connected to the internet and wait until the device has communicated with the server. When the app prompts that the activation is successful, the activation is complete. Thank you for watching.
Okay, so let's start to activate this thing. We got okay. So you can use it like this, or you can also use it with Bluetooth if you have the additional device to use it with Bluetooth. So you still have to buy that, I think. Yeah, well, actually this is already annoying because I want to plug and play. I want to start immediately. So what do I have to do now?
Register first. First thing you do after receiving a DJI gear is to activate it. Here comes the Osmo Pocket tutorial. Okay, so I think, yeah, we really have to register before we can use this thing here. Imagine, you have to register in order to use.
So I finally made it through the registration process, and now I can even add more details, like putting my profile picture and stuff like this. But I don't want to give more information. It's already annoying that I have to give so many information. And as you can see, the DJI Pocket already has full access and control to all of my pictures and videos, as well as the app. And then let's see if we have to do anything else or where we can activate this thing. It's an internal manual where you can watch how to activate the Osmo Pocket, but I still don't know where I can activate this thing. Wow, they want a lot of things here. They are immediately asking me for only load, transfer pictures, all that stuff. No. Okay, allow USB. Okay, now we have to authorize DJI to access all the informations to activate the camera. And here is the activation screen. Now we activate this here. Okay, now it is activating. Successfully activated. So we will put in the SD card we just bought here, but first we want to get rid of this thing here. And then we have to put the lid back on so all the contacts don't get dirty. Yeah, everything is a bit complicated. It requires a bit more setup than I was used to it on the GoPro. So, okay, we can put up the SD card here. Come on. Okay, now it's in, and as you can see here, the SD slot is unfortunately not at all protected. So maybe you should put this around here, but no, this is only to carry it around. But when you use it, like, just make sure you don't spill any water or something in here. Okay, now let's see if it's actually working. Looking good. Okay, here we go. We just activated the Osmo Pocket. So let's see if we can change any other settings here. With this thing here, you can scroll down and up. Okay, I miss something like a feeling that something is moving. You know, you don't get this feeling that it's really moving, and you don't really know when the camera is perfectly back in the right angle. I think now it corrected on its own. So what about left and right? Is this possible? I think you cannot slide it to the left and to the right. This is my first impression. Only up and down with this thing here. There you can change photo, settings, video. You can change between photo and video. If you want to enter the settings, you just slide down the screen here, and you can choose quality, other settings. You can see here battery life. What else? The screen is a bit small and it's a bit hard to handle with my big hands. First of all, I mean, look at how small this thing really is, how tiny the Osmo Pocket is. So with my big hands, it makes it a bit difficult to control the things here, because I was just used to the slightly bigger GoPro screen. So let's see what we can do here. First, we can choose the quality of the videos. Shooting superfine video may cause device to generate excessive heat. Okay, thank you. I can already feel the camera is getting really hot here on top. Okay, you can just change the stars by clicking on this. This is really weird. You cannot really set the resolution here. Just 3 stars quality, and I can feel the camera getting hot already. We can do a calibration. Okay, it's calibrated now. So that's good. We have, okay, so we can change the settings in battery, calibration, tilt control, and auto on and off. And also we can, we have a side into the storage, and then we have a anti-flicker filter, which might be really useful, because I could see sometimes the GoPro has problems with a neon light. You get some more information here, like language, something else. We don't need this. And that was basically all the settings you can change here. So let's go back. What can you do here? You see, like, Here you can change the format of your video. You see, this is so small, you know. It's really I'm really not used to that. Okay, and then here you can change the light, how bright you want it, the brightness. I really wonder how to change the resolution here. Here you can actually choose between photo, video, time-lapse and panorama, but unfortunately I could already see that the Osmo Pocket is not offering the you have a fast follow mode, the tilt lock mode. You can change this here in the settings, but I could see that unfortunately there's no real time warp, but maybe the time lapse will do its service. We will try this later. And when you go here on the left, bam, you can see what we were already recording. Okay, I cannot hear any sound with the playback. That's a bit weird. And I think I have to plug it in my phone again. So as far as I understood, I'm not able to change the settings of the Osmo Pocket here. At least it's not easy to find. So because we are so used to the GoPro, you just click and then you go on video and then you immediately can change all the settings. And I think the DJI is getting a bit hot right now. I want to switch it off for a while and check how I can actually change the settings. Maybe we have to connect it to our phone. Let's connect it again, remove the cover lid, put on this thing here. My God, I really wonder what happens when these contacts get dirty. Or wet. So, connect it again. Let's see what we can do
And it has more than
here.
100 megabytes of storage remaining. Press and hold the power function button for 1 second to turn on.
The DJI Osmo Pocket is now connected to my phone, so you can see what I record here is displayed on my phone. This is pretty interesting. So finally, here we can change the quality and the bitrate. So okay, as you can see, the quality changes when we change the resolution of the video. You cannot choose super fine anymore. You can still choose 60 frames per second and the quality stays on high. When we change the resolution to 1920 pixels, we cannot choose superfine. We have to go back to a frame rate of 30. So this is when you can get the superfine quality, otherwise you cannot do it. Let's stick to the 60 frames per second and the more or less 4K. Let's stick to that and let's see what we can actually do with that. Still, I have to say it's a bit annoying to hold it here because I always think like this might fall off or something like this. Okay, so let's try to do a video like this. Let's see what we can do. Okay, right now I'm filming. Stabilizer is working well. Beautiful. You can see this is working like this right now. You see? Right? So I could actually hold my phone like this, but I always fear like this might fall off. It's not very stable. So I have to hold it like this. And it already makes me a bit tired. What I really like is this sound display here. You can see the sound display here. When you talk, you can see how loud it is. And then what I think is really cool is that you have something like a joystick here, and you can move the Osmo Pocket on the left, to the right, you know, everywhere you want. This is really cool. I really like that. And I wonder if I can just deconnect it like this. It says you put out the thing, press OK.
Is shown in the app, notifying you to update the
Again, this video is starting,
Start downloading the firmware package.
which is really annoying. I don't want to listen to this anymore. And I have to tell you, the Osmo Pocket right now is very, very hot. So I want to switch it off. So I cannot find the video in my standard app gallery. So I think it put the video on the SD card. So I can either reconnect the Osmo to my phone in order to show you the video, or I can show you the video on this very small screen, or I have to turn on my computer to show you what I actually recorded now. Now I'm a bit confused, like what should I do? How should I show you? I cannot show you here. Otherwise I would have to connect again to access it, and it's really like maybe should I just turn on my computer, or maybe let's have a look at here. The screen is a bit small, but maybe you can see it. Okay, there it is, 4K. Yeah, show you like this. The Osmo Pocket does not play any sound when you show the videos. Okay, so I think I have to connect it again to my phone. The phone accesses the SD card. So I could actually hold my phone like this, but I always feel like this my phone moves. It's not very stable. So I have to hold it like this. I disconnect it now, and the advertisement is starting again. This is really super annoying. What I want to do is I want to do a short sound check, because I just realized there was slight problems with the sound. You can see the microphone of the DJI is in front here. It's a small hole. So we click on record. We have to click again. We went out of the menu. And what I'm doing now, I'm just talking to you, and while I'm talking, I'm just holding this, going a bit along with my fingers. You can see this material is very, very nice. I really like it, because you have a really good grip in your hand. This is really good, but I always feel like I might touch this microphone here. We have to click again. We went out of the menu. And what I'm doing now, I'm just talking to you. And while I'm talking, I'm just holding this, going a bit along with my fingers. You can see this material is very, very nice. I really like it, because you have a really good grip in your hand. This is really good. But I always feel like I might touch this microphone here. We will see in a minute how this quality actually is. Okay, just to give you a very brief and short summary, what is my first impression of the new DJI Osmo Pocket? First of all, I was a bit annoyed that in the beginning you have to activate this camera in order to use it. You could not use the camera without activating it with your phone. And if you didn't buy the Bluetooth adapter, you have to use this USB-C adapter. If you have an older cell phone with another thing, you cannot use it. You need another adapter. This is already a bit annoying. And then you have to always open this lid here, and you can see this contacts here, and you have to be very careful that nothing gets wet or dirty. And I'm not sure, but I think when you do this like a 500 or 600 times, those contacts won't do the work anymore. I don't know, I'm not sure, but it's really like, it's, for me personally, it's annoying to always do it that way. And then you connect your phone and then you activate it. Before you can activate your phone, you have to register, you get an account, you have to put your mobile phone number or your email address, choose a password, then you can activate it. And already during the activation process, I had the impression that the DJI got a little bit warm, and when we did the first shots, I could really feel it, especially on top of here. It got really, really hot actually, and that was a bit weird. And I think the sound quality is pretty good, except when you touch around here, the sound is disturbed. What I don't like about the DJI, that was my next negative impression, that it doesn't play any sound. That's pretty weird. So in order to really show someone or watch this, you always have to connect it, or you need this Bluetooth accessory to show it someone, because this screen is so super small. Look, this camera is so super small, you cannot see much, and the screen is not really satisfying in my opinion, but it's okay. It's a small tool, that's perfectly fine. And then what I found was a bit weird. Okay, maybe I did a mistake, or maybe I don't know how to do this because it's just my first impression, but you cannot change the resolution of your camera here. I was just able to change the settings, like the quality settings of the video, but I was actually not able to choose the resolution of the video, like 4K and something like this. And you lose a bit of quality when you choose the 4K resolution in 60 frames per second. So we will check in another video how this is working. But my first impression is like I'm a bit pissed that you have to activate and register and all that stuff, and that you always have to connect this to your phone if you want to play sound or if you want to really see something. And then also I think the joystick, when you have this joystick function in your phone, that's really cool, that's really nice. But this joystick here you have here on the screen only goes up and down and not to the left and to the right. So you only have this function, it only goes to the up and down. And then when you're done, okay, put it off again. Don't forget to put the lid, and oh, this is so small things, you know, the small parts, like I'm afraid to lose them, although I have to say this works pretty well. And you can hear that, it's very well implemented in here. I'm a bit confused. I have the impression that the Osmo Pocket is something between a GoPro held on a gimbal and a mobile phone. Something in between. But what I don't like about this is that you actually always should connect it to your mobile phone, or let's put it in a different way. Like, the Osmo Pocket is not a real whole thing without using a mobile phone. And this is what they tell you right in the beginning. Without using your mobile phone, you cannot even activate this thing. And that is a bit confusing. Maybe this will be the trend in the future. But for now, that was a bit confusing for me, to be honest with you, because for example, I am using my Huawei P20, and I can tell you the stabilizer in this phone is so incredibly good. It is really good. that I have no idea why I should ever connect any device on my phone which has almost the same price than my phone when I already have this impressive stabilizer here on my phone. You know, all I have to do is put it on anything here. It doesn't even need a real stabilizer, just put it here and I have basically already an Osmo Pocket on my phone. The internal stabilizer of the Huawei P20 or P20 Pro is so good that I'm really impressed with this. But if I need my phone in order to use this, you know, then I can just use my phone. So I'm a bit confused now. And at the same time, it's not a GoPro. It's not an action cam. You see, it can. No, I don't want to say it can break. It is pretty stable. It is very stable, but I'm a bit worried I could break the lens or something here. I think you can also replace it like with a GoPro. I'm not sure. And the second thing I don't like about this thing is that you have to charge the battery here. You cannot replace the battery apparently. No, it was charging pretty quick though. It took only 40 minutes to charge it, and while we were playing around, it didn't lose much battery. I think it lost maybe 1% or 2%. Oh, 15%. It lost 15% of its battery life in maybe 10 minutes playing around with it. And yeah, it reminds me of the GoPro. Loses battery even when it's not even recording. So I'm a bit confused about the Osmo Pocket. First impression, to be honest with you, a bit disturbing. It doesn't convince me. And but we will have a second try. I will do some videos with it and I will try to play around with it. And in one of my following videos, I will show you how good this thing really is. Maybe I was completely wrong. And in the third video, I want to show you if the Osmo Pocket can actually compete with the GoPro 7, especially in terms of stabilization and picture and image quality. So I hope you liked this short unboxing and first impression Osmo Pocket review video. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. There will be 2 more parts coming up this or the following week. See you next time. Bye bye. 再见.